Hello everyone, every founder from whatever part of the world you are. I welcome you today because this is a very important day that we should always be prepared, and here we come. Now, what do we expect in the coming few days? Most of us are just waiting for something that is already there, something that CEO has already created. So our only duty is just to be a little bit patient to wait for what is coming. And what is coming is nothing short of the transfer to a new ecosystem. You remember CEO saying that with little time, he will bring back the system that is the most powerful from what we have been having there before. And do you know what? This comeback will be accompanied by something we call OKYC. OKYC is an electronic verification that each and every founder in OnPassive ecosystem, all affiliates in OnPassive ecosystem will be able to be verified to go to the next chapter that we already have been revealed by our CEO, that we are now calling it Win with Ash. Are we together? So it is a duty that for us to go to the next chapter, we need some little patient clarification and what will be needed for the next chapter. Because our CEO said that we will be verified. Only the verified founders and affiliates will be able to go to the next chapter. Hope you understand. CEO said only the verified OnPassive founders and affiliates will be eligible to go to the next chapter. And the next chapter, there will be a transition period. There will be a transition period that is called Win with Ash Mufari, or Victory with Ash Mufari. Now, this victory, it is what will be done through verification. You need to verify yourself for you to be able to chip in to the next chapter. So after you verify yourself, you'll be redirected to Victory with the Ash system. Then after Victory with Ash system, that's when now we'll get some guidance by our CEO technical team to go to the next chapter. And this process is magnificent. This process is very, very vital, very beautiful, very fantastic. And this is the time we should take this is time to take what we call responsibilities on our hands. If we have responsibilities on our hands, we will not let anything go. We will not let anything go unrewarded. And remember, our CEO said that you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry of anything, because every video will be available for teaching, for training, so that you can know what is coming. Are we together? So there will be no something we call misinformation. There will be no misinformation, and there will be no some what we call not know how. Are we together? Everyone will have knowledge and skills and will be eligible to go to the next chapter, because every video of training will be available. Every material that will be required for us to know anything in the new ecosystem will be available, just as the way it happened just in 2018, whereby everyone was taught how to do things, how to chip into new ecosystem, how to chip into new products, how to do new products, how to navigate to the new ecosystem. So what happened back in 2018 by training, showing, practicals, and the show-offs will be available. Every YouTube account you see today will be available with those materials, so that you can be able now to know what will be coming. And let me just say this, the process will be simple. The process will be simple simply because those technical officers who are doing marvelous behind the scenes and making sure that the transition that we'll be doing from on-passive to the new ecosystem, it is smooth. You understand me? You understand that? Yes. So we need to verify ourselves from on-passive, because from the ecosystem, the link will be sent. The link will be sent to the ecosystem we have today for on-passive. When the link will be sent there, we will be redirected after clicking the link, because of course there will be a follow-up of information that will guide us on what to do. So after you click the link, automatically this will be redirected to something now we call verification. Now after you verify yourself, now you go to the system. After getting to the system, now that's where we get the full broad guidance on what to do, what to be done, and all videos will be available so that we can know what to do. So I'm calling upon every one of us that we should not worry of what will come. We should not worry of what will be coming, because Hashim Mufari is in control of everything that we require in the new ecosystem. So because most of us have been chatting up and down, calling up and down, asking how will this be conducted, how will we know we are in the new ecosystem, how will we verify ourselves, how will we work on it. But I want to tell you today, the process will be simple as taking water. Yes, the process will be simple as that. And I'm telling you that each and every one of us, from wherever part of the world we are, make sure that you keep yourself safe, you work with the right people, you transact business with the right-minded people with a good will, people with the positive mindset, people who are willing to change their lives, people who are willing to move with you to the next chapter of life. So it is just upon you to take that responsibility on your hand, that whatever things we are doing right now, it is all under our responsibility. So, and it is upon us to make sure that we take full responsibility, so that you cannot have some regrets later in life. Ashim Farah said that he has created value. And this value, it is for all of us, all angels of the world, for everyone, children, adults, everyone. So that means whatever thing we are planning today, it is coming to be, it is coming to happen. And that's why we are saying that we need to take precaution of the people we are working with, of the people we are transacting business with. These people, some of them, they don't want you to grow. They don't want to see you in a business. They don't want to see you in a great company like this. Are we together? And so we must be very cautious of whom we are working with. Some are there just to pull us down, to pull us back. Are we together? Some are here to pull us back, and some are there to encourage us. Some are there to comfort us. Some are there to support us. But it's our own minds that we will be able to discover these people, these different types of people, to move to the next chapter. Even after we go to the next chapter, it will not be enough. It will not be enough. Altogether, it will not be enough. There will be more and more requisition for these people, because everyone will be willing to know. How is this business doing? How is this new business venture? How comes OnPassive has transferred to this ecosystem? What is new about it? What is magnificent about it? What is more different from the former systems? And now this is where now you draw the lines and say, if you're serious enough, come into the basket. If you're ready to move with us, come into the basket and let's move together. Let's venture this business together. And that's how we will win the situation, because it is a win-win situation. Ashimo for himself, with years of experience, he said that the system is building up. It is a system that will never corrupt itself or be corrupted by any other person. Neither will it be stopped by any person, just like OnPassive. And we believe that this time around, things will be greater, and greater, because this is where our future is. We'll never stop preaching about this, because we understand the rate count of this value. Very expensive, very, very expensive. To get foundership position or affiliate position isn't just a walkover. It is a business, and we mean business. Just as you can see on the thumbnail there itself, creating an historical verification process or verification software, it is not a joke. It is not a joke. And so what OnPassive has done, it's nothing short of greatness, because it is a secure method. It is a secure we call it a secure system to verify yourself, your company, your people, your business, your products, and everything else. that you want to transact with this great company. And every funder must pass through this verification process, KYC. Must. So it is a win-win situation. You must verify yourself to go to the next chapter. And for you now to be verified, you need some of the items that are required, like your ID, your passport, yourself. We're together? So you need to prepare documents, but they will be communicated by our CEO. They will be communicated which this type of document we require. We're together? What type of document we require for this process. It will be all be explained. So what am I saying? I am saying that in everything we are waiting for, CEO is under control. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be shaken. You don't have to put yourself in very awkward positions. We need just to wait. Just to wait. And things will fix themselves. It will surely come. You will enjoy the process. You will enjoy the system. You will enjoy the product. So there is nothing lost. So my good friends, from wherever you are, just be sure that this will be a game changer. This will be a game changer. And if I can talk a little bit about OKYC, everyone has an understanding of what OKYC means. On passive know your customer. It is an electronic system that will be used by many companies, including OnPassive itself, to know their customer, to know what is inside the system or ecosystem, let's say. And so we must be ready for this. We must be ready for this, because I have said again and again, this is a win-win situation. It is a win-win situation, and for us to win and for the company to win, we need this process. The journey, remember, it began with the deep reflection of an OnPassive past. And there was a time when the entire ecosystem faced challenges, uncertainties, and pressure from external forces. You understand that? And the government interference, competition from global tech giants, and the relentless critics who doubted the vision of Hashim Mufare. So, and where we are going, we don't want the same mistake, the same challenge to be repeated. But as always, Hashim Mufare said that victory is not built in comfort, it is built in persistence and resilience. We need to be persistent and resilient to whatever things are happening, because that's our duty. And during these challenging moments, as we all know that OnPassive did not scramble, instead it worked silently behind the scenes, strengthening its foundations This was a silent storm, a phase where the company withdrew publicly, but internally, revolutionary ideas and technologies were being perfected by Ashim Mufari and the technical team that we know they are working for us. As we know that Ashim Mufari guided his teams with unwavering clarity, focusing on AI-driven systems, security protocols, and rebuilding trust with its global network of founders and affiliates. This sets the stage for what many would later call the Great Comeback. We must understand that these visionary leaders are doing excellent behind the scenes, and they are ready to reveal what they have been cooking behind the scenes. Are we together? So Ashim Mufari's vision wasn't just to create a company. It was to create a movement, and a movement that will change people's life. So we must all understand that. And this is a turning point. When unveiled when the ecosystem 2.0 will be upgraded and everything else will be shown unto us. These are some of the things that will be available in the new system, that there will be a real-time global communication with the softwares that will be there. There will be AI-powered collaboration through those products. There will be intelligent marketing. And there will be the next level shopping experience. After these products are relaunched again through the new ecosystem, it will be driven by AI systems that we all need. And when I say this is a turning point, it's a turning point of our lives. We need not to worry. You know, most of us are just trying to ask themselves, what will it happen with our lives? What will life bring forth for them? And they are worried of the debts, loans, promises they had to their people and banks as well. And you know what? You don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry anymore. Simply because who begot our exodus, he is behind the scenes working for us. Do you understand that? You begot our worries. He who begot our worries. He is behind the scenes cooking something for us. So we ourselves, as founders and affiliates, we have no a single reason to worry about what is coming. We only need to wait, to be patient, and wait for this time, wait for this system to come, and play our part. Because the new dawn is with us, with digital trust. I like the word, digital trust. You know, for OnPassive to get where we are, it took money, resources, energy, physical energy, and a lot of things, a lot of pressure to get where we are. But it was not in vain, because most of people got money from that point. Though it has not got into their pockets, but it will surely come. It will surely come into their pockets. And by this, I can say this. The new digital trust will make a new day for us. Since CEO officially announced the shift into new ecosystem, one message was clear. Trust, transparency, and accountability will guide every interaction. Trust, transparency, and accountability, he said, will guide every interaction moving forward. And at the heart of this promise, KYC is one of the software we got from our company's system that will be used to verify every person and partner of this business. It is not just a compliance tool. Let's be clear here. It is not just a compliance tool. It is a way to ensure that the community entering the ecosystem is authentic, safe, and ready for global operations. You understand that? It is not just a compliance tool. It is a way to ensure that the community entering the ecosystem is authentic, underline the word, authentic, and safe, and ready for global operations. The reason as to why we have Know Your Customer software, it is because we have grown beyond an idea into a worldwide AI-driven corporation. With founders with more than 200 countries, the company must align with international regulations to protect against fraud, money laundering, and identity misuse. Hope everyone will understand here. Listen. The reason as to why we shall have KYC, Know Your Customer software, it is because our system has grown beyond an idea into a worldwide AI-driven corporations. And with founders across 200 countries, the company must align itself with international regulations to protect against fraud, money laundering, and identity misuse. So you must understand that. And so, this new era of digital systems, they require identity verification for every one of us, and ensuring that no one is left behind and no fake accounts can enter the system. Do you understand that? Yeah. That no one will be left behind, no fake account can be created, and no fake account can get into the system. So that's the reason as to why we must have KYC. And this, to understand this in our context now, KYC is a global standard in finance and digital ecosystems. And this must involve identity verification, address verification, biometric verification, and O verify integration. You understand that? It must involve identity verification, address verification, biometric verification, and O verify integration. So I want to bring you into our context, why we need KYC and why it is important for us. Number one, the reason as to why KYC is important in our context. Because most of us are asking, why do we need KYC? Why is that? Listen to me today. KYC, it's important in these ways, or in this way. It will prevent multiple accounts. Each founder should hold only one verified identity. If you have multiple accounts, you don't have to worry. The CEO himself will guide how to place or how to verify the accounts. If you have more than one account, once you verify one account, all your other accounts will be verified automatically. And so this will ensure that there is no multiple verifications. According to my suggestion, according to my thinking, it is that this KYC will do once. If you have multiple accounts, it will be done automatically. Once you verify one account, it will be done automatically. Or if you have several accounts, maybe KYC may ask you, how many accounts do you have? Maybe let's say you have 3 accounts. The year ID, you put the year ID there. And then it will verify them automatically. Or you verify one account and it will verify your other account automatically if they belongs to you, if they belong to your identity. Are you together? So the second thing you need to know, the reason as why we should have KYC is to ensure that real people are in the system, not bots, not machines, and not robots. Only the real people. Only real people. Not bots. So any fake identities or malicious actors will be excluded from the system. Will be excluded from the system. Hope you understand that. Number 3, the reason as to why we should have KYC. It is to protect financial transactions. All wallets and commissions payout must go only to verified individuals. So if your account is not verified, you may not be able to receive your payouts. So we must verify yourself so that this amount you withdraw or this payout can go to an individual account that are verified. And that you cannot have theft, you cannot have fraud or money laundering. And number 4, this is why we should have KYC. To my thinking, it is also to have to be in compliance. with the global laws. You know, doing what majority does, it's a good thing. Though we have our own way, we have our own unique ways, but it's good to compliance with the global laws, including CEC and what have you. And number 5, to have trust amongst ourselves. To have trust amongst ourselves so that every member knows they are interacting with real people who share the same vision, same thinking, and same opportunity. And Ashimo Mofara himself emphasized repeatedly, saying that if we are building the most ethical business ecosystem in the world, our foundation must be trust. You understand that? If we are building the most ethical business ecosystem in the world, our foundation must be trust. Now, step to step KYC process for each one of us. Number 1, there will be login notification. All together. Once you log in your OES, there will be a pop-up in the update section that of course, as of now, it's rise, reset, and refocus. And it will come you and tell you, begin your KYC verification today to unlock full ecosystem benefits. So after you get your notification, number 2, it will be submit identification. You'll need to submit your identity, maybe national ID or passport, driver's license where applicable. So you needed to know all that. We need also, number 3, to upload proof of address. Maybe we can be told to upload utility bill, electricity, water, internet. We can be asked to upload maybe bank statement. We may be asked to upload rent or lease agreement. So as to approve your address. Then of course there will be biometric scan. There will be biometric scan. And how will this happen? The system will use your webcam, like this camera now, or a mobile phone camera. And AI compares your face with your submitted ID photo so that to prevent stolen ID, fraud. Understand?
If you want to get 20 to 30 new customers
Yes.
every week for the next.
So after on biometric scan, the system will use our mobile phone camera, and the AI compares your face to what you submit as an ID. Because this one will prevent something we call stolen ID fraud. Hope you understand that. Number 5, verify approval. Verify approval. So the KYC engine will cross-check databases, validate documents, and confirm identity. And the approval confirmation will appear inside your OES profile. After you verify yourself and KYC cross-check all your database or all your databases, documents, and what have you, then your approval notification will be sent or will appear in your profile. Step 6. What are the benefits of unlocking OKYC? Number 1, you'll be able to access wallet withdrawals. Together, you'll be able to participate in commission and revenue sharing, and you'll be able to enjoy full ecosystem privileges, and also you'll be able to acquire higher trust rating in peer-to-peer tools like Opia and Oconnect and any other software that requires our attention. Do you understand that? Now, what is the role of our OVerify in the system? What is the role? Or what are the advantages? What are the benefits of this verification process in our system? So role number 1, the verify will be used as an AI document scanning. So it can automatically detect fraud, tampering, or expired IDs. It will ensure that face matching technology is done. It uses deep learning for liveness and detection. Also, is a global database cross-reference. It checks against international watch list, sanctions list, and fraud databases. So, and it has speed and accuracy. Verification completed in minutes, not days. So once you verify, it will automatically detect and it will show you that the process is automatically done and it is scalable. You know, our CEO loves this word. This word is magnificent. Is a great word. Scalable. It is designed for millions of simultaneous verification across the globe. Altogether. So it's not just one person who is being verified at a go. Everyone is verifying from whatever part of the country, from whatever part of the world they are. They are enjoying that moment. Yeah? They are enjoying that moment. And for that case, we must understand that everything will be at a very fast speed. Altogether, what are the benefits of KYC to founders themselves and affiliates? What are the benefits? So If KYC software is brought on our site, or it's available on our site, there will be a massive advantages, and one will be security of earnings, that no one can claim your commissions or bonuses. Your wallet is linked to your verified ID. Number two, there will be global acceptance. One can now work with banks, regulators, and governments worldwide. Trust and transparency, that each and every founder or affiliate will know that every member in the ecosystem is real, is ethical, and verified, to prevent fraudulent, fraudulent, right? And there will be a peace of mind. Your digital identity is encrypted and stored securely in our systems, AI servers. Now, CEO addressed our concerns. CEO himself addressed our concerns, and we may feel nervous about sharing personal documents, but he assured us that the system will have data security, privacy commitment, compliance only, and support team help. So we have no worry at all to exposing our information to the KYC system. We don't have to worry about that. All together. Hope you understand me. There'll be something that will happen after verification. Probably there must be something that will happen after verification. And the number one, after verification, you can be able to withdraw from wallet. Number two, you can distribute commissions automatically. Number three, you can provide global trading access, maybe via OShop or any other product, and allow identity-based pledges like OPIA, secure connections, or virtual logins, or connect secure sessions, and any other good thing that will come after verification processes. You are done with the verification process, and you are ready for the next chapter. Now, introducing KYC, let's get this clear. Introducing KYC is not a barrier to this system. It is a branch. It is a branch, as our CEO said that he is the branch to the next chapter. Now, KYC is not a barrier. It's a branch. It connects dreamers with reality, vision with the compliance, global founders within global markets. So it is not a barrier at all. And as Ashmo Fares' dream of transparent AI-powered business ecosystem is only possible if every founder is real, verified, and trusted. That is why mantra is rise, reset, and refocus. Rise, reset, and refocus. That is our mantra. That is our mantra. That is our mantra, friends. We love you. We love you guys because you are beautiful. We love you so much. We need to know on your side how you feel about the system. We need to know how you feel about this system because you are our customers, right?
Back to the deep dive. Today, we're opening up the source materials on, well, a really fundamental topic shaping the digital business world right now, digital trust. And we're zooming in specifically on OnPassive and this huge shift they're making into their new ecosystem, OES 2.0.
That's right.
It seems like it's not just about new tools, is it? It's more about building the most secure foundation they possibly can for a community that's apparently in over 200 countries now.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have a digital community of that sheer size, I mean, one that's really moving from being this, high potential concept into a fully working AI-driven company.
Right.
Well, trust can't just be an idea anymore. It has to become something measurable, something technologically solid.
Okay.
So our mission really in this deep dive is to dissect the specific thing that guarantees that solidity. It's the Know Your Customer Verification, or KYC.
And we're talking about their own system for this, right?
Yeah.
O-Verify.
Precisely. O-Verify. We really need to get under the hood, understand why this, let's face it, rigorous process isn't just some compliance checkbox exercise. It's actually, well, an existential need for them. We'll dig into how this pretty advanced AI system works, what technical problems it's designed to solve, and crucially, what it means for the security and, the future earnings of every single founder in this ecosystem.
All right, let's unpack that. The source material is pretty clear. The ultimate goal for OES 2.0, it seems, hinges on three big words: trust, transparency, and accountability.
Yes.
This is supposedly the moment the whole thing shifts from just an idea into a real operational worldwide corporation.
And what's fascinating really is how that sheer scale forces the compliance issue. I mean, you mentioned founders in over 200 countries.
Yeah.
That kind of geographical spread means, simple local solutions just won't cut it anymore. You're instantly under the microscope of international regulations.
Right. You have to play by global rules.
Exactly. To make global transactions and revenue sharing even possible, the system has to run on one unified global standard. And it has to align with international law right from the get-go.
Okay, that sets things up perfectly for our first section then. The mandate for verification. So for anyone listening who maybe thinks KYC is just, annoying paperwork, why is it suddenly the non-negotiable cornerstone here?
Well, the need for it is directly tied to the financial activity happening and, frankly, the risks involved in a borderless digital economy.
Okay.
Strong automated KYC is basically the frontline defense against some really serious financial crimes. Things that could pose a systemic risk to any large global platform.
Like what specifically?
We're talking about protecting the system's integrity from sophisticated fraud attempts, making sure they meet guidelines from bodies like the Financial Action Task Force, the FATF on anti-money laundering, or AML.
Right, the serious regulatory stuff.
Very serious. And maybe most relevant, personally, for a founder, it's about protecting against identity misuse and outright theft.
So it's not just about keeping some compliance officer happy in an office somewhere.
Not at all.
It's about making the entire global flow of money, of transactions, totally above board in the eyes of regulators, banks, governments all over the world. I guess if they want to connect O-Wallet with traditional banks globally, KYC is the price of admission.
It is absolutely the gatekeeper. There's no way around it. And importantly, this isn't just pressure from the outside. It's tied directly to the ethical foundation they claim for the business itself.
How so?
The materials, quote, Ashmi Farah is saying something I think is really key here.
Right.
If we are building the most ethical business ecosystem in the world, our foundation must be trust.
Oh, okay.
So that brings the technical requirement. The KYC is an ethical requirement too. If you're going to promise the most platform, you basically have to use the most rigorous verification methods available.
I like that focus on the ethical why. It shifts compliance from just being a burden to being, well, a competitive edge, maybe even a moral one. But let's bring it down to the individual founder level again. Why does OnPassive internally need this level of KYC to manage its own system and protect its members?
Okay, good question. There are really three core internal reasons directly linked to keeping the system clean and preventing economic abuse within it.
Right.
First, at this kind of scale, they have to know for sure that it's real people, actual humans, accessing the system and participating in the parts that generate revenue.
Not bots or scripts.
Exactly. Not automated bots, not server farms running scripts, not malicious actors using fake accounts. The sheer volume of potential users makes manual checking impossible. You need an AI solution for that.
And the second reason, you mentioned duplication. That sounds critical in a commission-based structure.
Absolutely essential. The system has to prevent founders from having multiple verified accounts. Think about it. If someone could game the system and hold several accounts,
They could potentially claim multiple shares of revenue or commissions.
precisely. A successfully verified identity guarantees a single, unique entry point into the financial side of things. It's not about limiting people. It's about ensuring fairness in how resources are distributed. If one person could grab multiple shares, the whole promise of fairness to everyone else just evaporates.
Makes sense. And the third internal motivation, you said it impacts the individual's bottom line directly.
Yes, arguably the most critical one for the founder themselves. It's about protecting their commission payouts and every transaction that happens through their O-wallet.
How does KYC do that specifically?
By linking that digital wallet and all the financial activity tied to it directly to one unique, highly verified identity, an identity that's passed those global checks we mentioned, your earnings are essentially locked down.
Wow, okay.
It shields them from fraudulent claims from within the system, from external identity fraud attempts, and even from account hijacking. Your verified identity becomes the security key to your income stream.
That really clarifies things. The security and ethics angle shows verification is fundamentally about protecting everyone's financial stake in the community. Okay, let's move into section 2 then and get practical. Understanding the unpassive KYC or OKYC context. What are the three main pillars a founder has to get through?
Right, the process itself, it's designed to be really thorough, meeting tough international standards. But crucially, with that AI speed layered on top, it stands on three distinct pillars, each checking a different part of your identity.
Let's go with pillar 1.
The first is the standard, but absolutely essential, identity verification. This is basic proof of who you say you are. It usually needs a government-issued ID document.
Now,
Yeah.
that sounds like it could get complicated across 200 plus countries. Is there flexibility there?
There has to be flexibility, yes, but coupled with really strict verification standards. So it typically includes things like a national ID card, a valid passport, or in some places, a driver's license if it's nationally recognized and suitable.
And the AI checks these.
Yes, the critical thing is that the document security features, its layout, its status, all that has to be verifiable by the AI. Again, own templates and security patterns for that specific country's documents.
Okay, so that covers the who. What's the second pillar? You mentioned address verification. That often seems part in global KYC. Why prove where you live and what documents work?
Yeah, proving residence can be tricky, but it serves a few key purposes. One is preventing geographical fraud, like someone pretending to be from a country with different tax rules or regulations.